I hate my phone, like, so much. So much. And no, I haven't seen The Social Dilemma, the movie on Netflix that everyone's freaking out about. I haven't even seen it. I don't even need to see it to know how much I friggin' hate my phone. So I've decided that I'm going to bury it in the ground, a tiny little coffin, if you will. I'm actually not gonna bury it because I don't want to dig a hole, you know, so I'm just gonna put my phone in a box, literally just to be symbolic. I could just put it in a drawer or like give it to my mom or something. But basically, I just am so sick and tired of the amount that I bring my phone everywhere. I bring it with me when I'm cooking something. I bring it with me when I'm in the bathroom. I'm looking at it right before I go to bed. I'm looking at it right when I wake up. Walking from room to room, sitting and watching TV. In those times that I always like grab my phone off the table to take it with me to bring it somewhere, not a single person texts me. Nothing monumental happens. Like, I'm tired of having this like little like weird extension on my hand. I hate social media. I hate the news. I hate the negativity. I hate the constant comparison from other people on social media. I hate how like desperate people are, me included, 1,000,000%, how desperate people are just to like grow and rebrand and be seen on Instagram. It's like, Instagram is going to die so fast. Like, I was so aggressive with trying to get my blog to blow up. No one looks at blogs anymore, and it's been less than a decade. These things aren't gonna last. I need time. I'm not starting this immediately. I'm gonna start in the morning just because I feel like I need to be courteous to people like my grandma and give her a call tonight and, you know, be like, hey, I'm gonna be away from my phone for a week, you know, because I don't want to be a jerk. I've made so many great friends through social media, and that's like easily my favorite thing about social media. I thought like, oh, should I announce that I'm doing this on Instagram? Like, there's literally no point because no one's gonna miss me, you know? I only really notice that people take Instagram breaks when then they come back and they're like, did you miss me? And I'm like, no, but come to think of it, yeah. Love seeing that cute face on here, you know, so no one's gonna care. Taking this bad boy, putting it in a box for 7 days, starting tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so we'll go from Tuesday to Tuesday. I don't have any plans. I only have one friend that's in town, and I'm not going anywhere where I'm gonna need directions. Let's see what happens. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It is actually not the morning at all. It's like 5 p.m. I developed some film today and I had to scan those and send them to their rightful owners, or at least just the people who are in the film photos. I like to share those with them, you know, so I wanted to be courteous. So now the phone is going in a box. Okay, this box. This is just the only like phone-ish sized. My phone is not this big, but this is the only like decent sized box that I have. There's already some tissue paper in here. We're gonna wrap her up nicely. It is 5:24 on October 6th. Good night forever. Wow, I like kind of match it. Is this like the thumbnail? My plan is to put it up here. That way I just won't be near it at all, you know? And I have to like get on a stool, I gotta turn on the lights, I have to duck under my purses. Like, it's just too much of a hassle to get it, you know? So it's gone. I feel like it's funny that I'm even making this video because like, why is this such a big deal? I mean, I guess I do use social media probably way more than I should, but why is it so hard and like such a big deal? Like, when I told my friends about this, they were like, oh my God, are you sure? It was funny when I told my mom about it. She was like, how am I gonna call you from the kitchen when you're in your room and I need you? Good question. Good question. Use those lungs. Scream. I told my friends to email me, so we'll see. I still have my computer just because of like work and whatever. Cheers. Cheers to that. So I'm in the car, and typically first thing I do when I get in the car is plug in my phone and turn on some music. I'm a big music person. No, I don't like to be in silence. I can easily, but driving with the windows down, playing some bops, it's a whole different thing, you know? However, let's see what's on the radio.
This president's failure.
Love it. Let's see what's next. Love it. I love 2 different radio stations playing the same classical. I love that. I love that. Okay. Why is this so crunchy? I love ads.
Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aureus. I love that feeling when you've just nailed your look.
Yes! All right, let's see what CDs are in this car because, I'm sorry, radio isn't doing it for me. We have 3 CDs. Let's see CD 2. It's taking a minute. No CD, no thoughts, head empty. CD 1, perhaps. Oh, my Lana Del Rey CD? Okay, I'm here for it, I'm here for it. Let's go get some food and listen to Lana Del Rey. Alright you guys, so day 1 is complete. I went out and got some dinner and then sat in a park and watched the sunset while I ate my dinner. Just like kind of hung out, you know, did my usual life. 2 things. And I don't know if I've said this here before, but I'm like a really good texter. And by good, I just mean like active, I guess. Like I'm always texting people. There was a time when I was like in this pokey place getting pokey for dinner and this girl in front of me had just the most like ridiculous order. Literally thought, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I need to text Joanna about this. And I like looked at my bag and I was like, Olivia, like what is happening? Yeah, I think it's like kind of weird because so many little reminders, so many little things that I'm always texting my friends and I'm always like, I didn't realize how much I'm doing it. Oh, why does Joanna need to know that this girl got like mango, pineapple, and spicy mayo in her bowl, you know? Like why does she need to know that? That's one thing. And then the second thing is that just like slowing down is such a huge thing. When I was sitting eating my dinner, typically I feel like I would have like taken a photo of the sunset, of the view, and been like sharing that, posting it to my story and just not even thinking about it. Without my phone, I'm so much more intentional. Sitting there and I'm like enjoying every bite. I'm doing some people watching. When you're not plugged in, like you have more opportunity for connection, which is kind of an obvious. I guess I'll only vlog when something's relevant. I won't give you daily recaps, but day 1 is down and we've got it in the bag, or shall I say in the box. Okay, see ya then. Hello, a little irritated. I had to go run an errand for my mom and I had to write down the directions like it's 2003 and I'm using MapQuest. I have my little list of directions right here. I already made a few wrong turns. Feeling a little stressed out. What is happening? Why is this 2 streets? I'm so confused. I just hate it. I made it after like 18 wrong turns. I made it, so we're good. We're good. We're like, we couldn't be better. Okay. Yeah. Hello. It is Friday. I'm wearing the most unsavory outfit I've ever seen in my entire life, but I'm comfy. So I just got home from hanging out in the park. I've been doing a lot of reading, doing a lot of going on walks, enjoying myself. Just to give the tiniest little update, it's been interesting. Like I haven't missed my phone at all. No part of me even like needs to use it. It's been nice being like in the park and stuff because I know you guys all feel this. I know for a fact I'm not alone in this, but you know when you're like walking and you're on your phone or you're doing something and you're just like have headphones in or something and then you see like an old person and you're like, I'm sorry. You kind of feel a little weird and maybe like a little guilty, like you shouldn't be on your phone because you see like an old person and you think that they're like judging you. I know I'm not alone in feeling that sometimes, so it's been nice being like in the park and seeing like an old person pass by and maybe like, I'm just reading. Don't mind me, not a phone in sight. Guys, I used to get, for the past like month, I kind of noticed that almost every single morning I would wake up with a headache. No headaches this week. I mean, I don't know what that has to do with, but like, does that have to do with my like blue light consumption? I just also weirdly scheduled a post on my Instagram online and I actually just got the art for my podcast and you guys, it's so good. So I was like, this is something positive that I want to share with the entire world because like the art is amazing. I scheduled the post being posted by a robot on Sunday morning. So I'm excited for that, for people to think it's me, but then me be like, no phone. Good morning. For the first time, I'm starting to feel a little like, because I don't have my phone. Because, and I feel like this is not something that everyone would feel because not everybody like does YouTube or whatever, but scheduled a video to post for today at 10:30. But I had a weird dream last night that I was like sleeping and then I got a call. This is like so dumb, but I got a call from one of my friends and they were like, Olivia, you have to check Instagram right now. I went on Instagram, I posted a preview for the video or something and it had like 300 comments or something and people were like, oh my god, my fave YouTuber. I'm like getting in my head here, but people were like, oh my god, my fave YouTuber. This video is so great. And I was like, oh my god, like I guess I have to go to YouTube. So I went to YouTube. Within like 30 minutes of posting my video had like 33,000 views. My videos rarely break 1,000 views. 33,000? So now I'm like kind of anxious and I told myself I wasn't gonna like check these things anyway, like social media stuff. Like I feel like it's fine to like go on and kind of ghost post, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. See, a little bit of a letdown, but that's okay because this is the kind of reception I'm used to. It's a little annoying. I spent so many hours and people are like, I don't care about that. That's okay. Okay, cut the cameras. I'm feeling how you say insecure now. This is so dumb. Like, I shouldn't be getting validation from numbers. Such is life. Okay, goodbye.
Hi guys, just a quick me editing here. I wanted to come in here and say that I know this is like kind of awkward and like an embarrassing clip because it's like, Olivia, you're clearly sad and this is awkward and embarrassing, but I do want to say a super quick thank you to you guys, the 47 of you that actually watch, and the people that are commenting on my videos. Every single comment, every single like actually like really means so much because it like gives me a purpose to do this. And I don't know, I know this is weird, but I feel like I should show me being like vulnerable and how like it actually does affect me. Like I am not, I don't know, making videos and not just like throwing it into the void. It's not like super fun all the time because stuff like this does matter and it can hurt when you're a creator and you're just like trying to get positive feedback and then it feels like there's nothing there. But for those of you that do this, thank you so much. I love you a lot and thank you for watching this video. If you're here right now and you're seeing this, throw a comment below, let's DM, let's chat, let's become friends. This is like the main goal is to just build a community where we can all be loving and happy and carefree. So I love you. Okay, back to the video.
So I did end up watching The Social Dilemma, that documentary on Netflix, but I talked about it for like 30 minutes and I'll just save you guys the time. I'm going to talk about it on my podcast, Something Like Olivia, so just go check it out there.
The moment has come. It's been a whole week. A week and 1 hour. Let's get my phone. I'm in my closet. My phone, as you saw earlier, is like, I tossed it up behind my sweaters. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, okay. No, I just pushed it back further. This is like so flimsy, but maybe if I can like... Okay. Wow. So exciting. Before I, really get into it, I kind of want to talk a little bit about my experience and all that stuff. Honestly, felt totally fine. Besides the one time when I was driving around and got a little lost and was like already irritated getting into the car, didn't really find myself feeling that stressed or like anxious without my phone. Pretty quickly, I got over the need to like want to text people. Like I mentioned, I wanted to text my friend Joanna when I like saw something funny that reminded me of her. It was really nice because I definitely had way less overthinking. Didn't find myself stressing out about like when someone's gonna text me back or like what I have to do or what's going on and like all this stuff, which was super nice. I don't know, I guess I just kind of realized that there's like no need to be plugged in 24/7. I would so often just like on my way to walk to the market that's right down the street, I would like put in my AirPods and listen to like one song that it takes to get there. When in reality, my brain isn't that intense. Like I can endure my own thoughts for 3 minutes and 48 seconds. So I just think I didn't realize how much of like a big deal it was to just be plugged in all the time. And when you're not, you're actually like acknowledging the world around you in a different way that you weren't before. And I'm like, wow, I really like this. I like what's going on here. So I do kind of want to talk about like actually what I did go without, because I don't know if it was super clear in the beginning because I did have my computer with me. So I did have my computer, but iMessage isn't synced up. I don't know, for some reason like 2 months ago it just decided to like stop working. So I can't like receive any text messages unless I go out of my way to text someone first, and it comes from like my iCloud. I did slip up once, as you saw when I looked at the YouTube numbers. I told myself I wasn't gonna look at social media on my computer. I did watch YouTube. Like I didn't really like count that as social media because I don't have YouTube on my phone, and I'm not like, I never go through YouTube on my phone. But I did have that one slip up where I like looked at numbers, which is something that I didn't want to do. And as you saw, I got super disappointed about that. And obviously I know it's only been a week, and I'm not gonna say I'm all like high and mighty and like great for not having my phone for a week, because I know like especially after that, like I still have so much I have to learn, and I still have so much more personal self-reflection to just like get my head out of the numbers, because that's what I think it is. I think it's less of me being like obsessed with my phone and trying to like always have it and check my notifications, and more of numbers, you know, me stressing out about how many followers I have, how many subscribers, how many people liked this thing. So that is kind of something that I think is my main thing that I have to work on. And also I never use Facebook, I don't have Twitter, and like I didn't really count Pinterest as social media. Again, the only apps that I have on my phone are TikTok and Instagram, and again Venmo if you want to count that as like a social media app. But I really don't even have anything on my phone, so there's that. Do I feel more holy than that? now? No. I never really understood why like people who don't use social media think that they're like better than other people who do use social media. Like, it's the people who like refuse to download TikTok and they're like, how can you waste all your time? And it's like, what? Like, why do you think you're better than me because you don't have TikTok? Like, sorry, you don't understand my jokes. Okay. And I hate the idea that social media makes people inherently bad and that like they can't control that, and the second that they download it, like they're bad and they're corrupt and they're just like so much bad is gonna happen to them, like they're gonna be obsessed and just like crazed, which is just like not true. Yeah, I don't love it when people go on their phones while we're watching a TV show or mid-conversation or like mid-movie, whatever, mid-meal, but like also I've done it before. Just because I can manage to live a week without my phone doesn't mean that like I'm better than anyone else. Although I would totally recommend this to literally anyone who wants to do it. I think it's a really good cleanse, and I think that it's a really good time to just kind of like self-reflect and have moments with yourself. Obviously it's not an option for everyone, but I think if you can, you totally should try. So what now? I feel like I can't just do this and then like jump right back into being obsessed with my phone. Like, I have to actually like take some steps to change things, and like now that I've had this time to like reflect and think a lot about like what I want to do and who I want to be and where I want to go with this, I think I gotta make some changes and make some ground rules for myself, as well as kind of like implement some like new practices that I want to do. Here are my new rules. I'm gonna set self-control timers on pretty much every single app, and I'm actually gonna try to listen to them because I know you can like put in your passcode and then it'll like immediately go away. I'm gonna try as hard as I can to not click the snooze button on that, because I want to be able to respect that and respect my time and know that my time is valuable. And if it seems as though I'm spending too much time on TikTok, I'm probably spending too much time on TikTok. I am going to do my best to charge my phone at night in the kitchen, so I'm not gonna be going to bed with it and I'm not gonna be waking up with it. And then I'll have time to like read in bed and just like actually unwind, you know, because you're not really unwinding in a proper way if you're like looking at your phone, you know? I'm going to create a posting schedule for YouTube and Instagram. Although I do try to like typically stick to a schedule, sometimes I find myself like doing Instagram stuff, doing YouTube stuff late into the night. So if I have like an actual schedule and I can pre-post it on my computer, then I don't have to worry about being active and like constantly refreshing things, and it'll just like happen, you know? I want to schedule time for myself, because as I was saying, I didn't really do anything that was like so out of the norm for me. I do spend a lot of time and I'll just plop on my bed and scroll through Instagram for hours, and so I'm thinking if I can actually schedule time for myself, I can do more things like go read in the park. I did so much of that this week and I loved it. Literally anything. I can like sew and paint and sing and skateboard and just like all of these hobbies that I have that maybe I could be doing in the time that I'm lying on my bed scrolling through Instagram. So who knows? Get more sleep. Yeah, it's like not fun and quirky anymore, the fact that I literally just don't sleep. That part of my life is behind me now. Hopefully with my phone being in the kitchen, I'll be able to like actually go to bed. I can like fall asleep reading a book, which is like exactly what I want to do. And then I was thinking maybe I could do this each month. Would that be crazy? Probably not. I mean, as long as I don't have like plans or something, I think this is like a really nice reset. Maybe like at the top of each month, just go a week without my phone and just like take time to like set my intentions for the month. It's literally like a juice cleanse. When people are doing a week-long juice cleanse, they like actually take that time to like flush all the bad stuff out of their body and get all the nutrients, and I feel like that's kind of what this is, but like for your brain. So my last final thoughts on this are, I did see someone with a flip phone in the park the other day, which was kind of weird because I haven't seen a flip phone in so long, and then like the week that I happen to be doing this, I see someone with a flip phone. And I thought about it. I made a whole pros and cons list about getting a flip phone, but then I just kind of realized it is kind of impractical with the things that I like to do, with the amount that I like take my 1-second videos on my phone, like use it for navigation, the amount of times it saved me when I've been traveling for like maps. I don't think a flip phone's in the cards for me, but I think it's less about doing that, and it's also just kind of like learn how to get that self-control, you know? So like you can just treat your phone like a flip phone. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna like completely throw away my phone. I think it's a super useful tool, and a lot of good has come from technology and cell phones and all this stuff. I still have a lot to learn and I still have a lot of reflecting to do, and I think it's just also about me personally, what I want to do. Like I would never like look down on someone for like having their phone. Like that's crazy. I still got a long way to go, but I'm excited about this, and I'm excited to just kind of like be more personable with myself. Okay, but that's gonna be it. I got my phone, kind of unamused with it at this point, honestly. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below if you think this is something you want to try too. Okay, Bye, guys.